If you want to try a simple flow with lovely extensions that ends with a fast spin, this routine is for you. Hi guys, it's Hammock Week.
Yes, and we have a very fun routine that has lots of extensions and a nice spin at the end.
Yeah, the spin did take us a lot of tries to get the way we want it to look, so we're kind of tired.
Yeah.
And because the routine is kind of one arm dominant, we are tired on one side of our body and not the other side.
Hey, don't tell them that. Then they don't know that we didn't train both sides. And
well, I did when I learned it.
Yeah, Car, but that's like one.
Sorry, guys. So now we Taylor, pull this side so I can hurt on this side. No, see, the thing is that I also went swimming yesterday, and I was telling Taylor that when I got tired, I was swimming with just this right hand and having the floaty under me, so I was only using one arm. And then I woke up with like pain in my shoulder, so I'm double achy on my right side.
Yeah,
you know that side of one hand. Anyways, let's get into this, man. We're
just shows you. Yeah,
rambling.
I just want to say one more thing. That it just shows you that it's not just aerial, that it's important to train both sides. Even swimming, you should also train both sides. Anyway, guys, so, when you do this routine, definitely train your other side. Maybe spin on both sides a couple times. I don't know. We're not the best example. We'll try to be in future.
We are
really trying to be. I know I said that, in 2024, we'll be breaking down things on both sides. I'm not even going to say it's going to happen in 2025. I got to be careful with my words. So, guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial. We break down different routines every week across 4 different apparatuses: aerial hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of these apparatuses, especially at home, do subscribe to the channel. It's a great resource to have whenever you're training.
Yeah, and if you have aerial friends or people who also train at home and who have always been looking for resources to train online, feel free to share the channel with them. We have over 100 tutorials, I believe, of across 4 different apparatuses, like Taylor said. So we've been making videos like these for you for some time. And these videos really is just intended to help you so that you are not spending as much time as we did when we started like decoding routines, trying to figure out where do they place their hands and so on. It makes it easier for you to train at home. So feel free to share the videos with them.
Yes, and we use a lot of the inspiration that we get is from like the poses you see on Instagram, usually something that's trending. So then if you check here, you'll be able to get through it without having to try and figure it out from a short video. You have a longer explanation.
Yes.
So before we start, of course, we need to do a quick safety check. Safety is always important. Let's start by checking our equipment. Make sure that everything is okay with the rigging and all of that. Make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances. And then make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for warm-up ideas, we'll leave them in the playlist right up here. So if you haven't warmed up as yet, go do that first, then come back to this video. Make sure you're wearing the right clothing. For this routine, Karina did mention that the slipperier your leggings are, the better. So I would stay away from maybe shorts because your skin tends to get stuck to the fabric and it just prevents the fabric from spinning. Not really much of you'll get hurt, just more like it'll be frustrating trying to keep the fabric away from your body versus something silkier. Your most slippery leggings that you try to stay away from for silks, bring them out for hammock. Those will help for the fabric to stay away from your body while you're doing the spin. And then of course, make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to train with at all times so they can be your GPS in the air, they can be your cheerleader, and make sure that you're safe. And if something happens, they're there to call someone or assist you.
Yes, and you cannot find the music for this routine synced up to this video. When we choreographed the routine, we did it with a specific song in mind. And if you want to see it done to that song, we did leave you a short right up here. This short is synced up to the music, but if you don't really enjoy it as much on YouTube, you want to see it on Instagram, hop onto our Instagram accounts. We leave you links to those in the description. And usually our videos have premiered on Instagram by the time this video comes out, so you can check it out there. If you want to see on a bigger screen, then come back to the channel on Friday when we will release a YouTube video that shows both of us doing the routine, so you can see two people doing the same routine and how it might vary a little and so on. You can be more accepting of what you can do. We will leave you a link to the song that we use along with the timing that with which we get started down in the description below, so that you're not trying to figure out all of this on your own and you just know exactly where to go.
Great, now that we've covered everything,
Let's get started.
So
we have Karina here ready to show us what we need to do this beautiful hammock flow. So we start with our starting spin. Karina is going to start by stepping 1 foot on the hammock. For her, that is her right leg. And then she's going to reach up with her right hand and she's going to hold the pole that's running between her legs with flamenco grip. Now you're going to kick your leg out and lean forward so that you can add spin while staying under the rigging point. So she'll be pivoting off of her left leg. And so in order to add spin, she will spin backwards, swing her leg backward. And great, and that's how you add some spin. Now, while you have that spin, you're going to lift your leg and extend your arm, bend that leg at the knee and look out. Yep, great. And then from there, after you've added a little bit of style with your extensions and everything, you are then going to reach and hold your ankle between your legs, push your hips forward in order to get into the splitty position. When you're done with that, you're going to release, turn back toward the fabric, use your leading leg to step on the fabric and push your hips up. It's okay, you can add some overlay over that. Are you okay? Yeah, I know. Now, Karina will show us it with spin. So go ahead, Kar. Great, spinning backwards. Here we go. The split, pushing her hips forward, coming back, stepping on the fabric and pushing her hips up. Great, and that is the starting spin. Thank you, Karina. So after you've stepped on the fabric, you're going to go ahead and bring your free leg between, you gotta come back. You're going to go ahead and bring your free leg between both poles, and then you're going to hook your knee on the outside pole. And then you're going to sink your waist down to get into this position here. And hold that for a bit before you bring your arms back to the fabric in front of you, and then adjust your arms so you're holding both of them, and wave yourself up with your leg out straight in front of you. Now here, make sure that you adjust your arms up above. Notice Karina had them at her eyes, now they're above her head. And notice that she kept her leg in front, straight in front. Now you're going to slowly bend that leg and slowly bring it down to step both legs on the hammock. Then you're changing your leg. You're going to release the opposite leg, and you're going to crochet it on the fabric from inside to outside. Great. And then you're going to slide the fabric away from you and then pull yourself up. When you slide yourself with your legs open like this, you'll have this shape. And then from there, you hold on to the fabric that is close to the crocheted leg and turn your body towards that side. Yeah, you're fine. And then from there, you're going to release to get into your spin. Now, when you get into your spin, you're going to lower your body into a dead hang and notice the position of Karina's legs, how they kind of start with a straight leg and then they come around and come down into a pencil. That is fine. That's why we got B-roll.
That was so much fun.
Thank you guys so much for training with us today. If you had fun learning this routine with us, remember to leave us a like before you go. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe before you leave so that you can know exactly when we release our videos. We don't only release tutorial videos, we also have different aerial talks videos, and we cover different topics about aerial that you might be interested in. And if you know someone who has questions about rigging and equipment and all things aerial, share the channel with them so that they can also have access to all of this information.
Yes. And if you haven't gotten enough of Hammock as yet and you want to keep training, maybe you'll enjoy this video we're leaving on screen for you. It's a double belay, and it also starts with a pretty extended spin, kind of similar to the one that we started with, but a little different. This time you're using your back more than your legs. So yeah, check it out. We think you're gonna like it. So try it. We'll leave the dance video on top, and we're gonna leave the tutorial video at the bottom. I am lagging like Microsoft was this week. Sorry, Microsoft, please don't sue me. Until next time, bye.